What's going on, friends? My name is Robin from Built by Colossus, and today we're going to be running through the Ninja rig, which is completely free, absolute steal, and the link is in the description for this video. So when you download Ninja, you also got the option to download the proxy textures. So download them as well, and then you'll get these proxy textures applied to Ninja when you open up the rig. So yeah, completely free, has the same rig as the other characters. But yeah, test it out and see how you like it. First things first, he is scalable, as you can see. And what's cool is he has these swords that come with him. He has two swords and they have these space switches on them. There's world and there's hand. So if we change this to hand quickly and then move it up to where the hand is, you know what's going to happen. If you move around the hand, the sword moves as well, so that's pretty cool. Keep that in mind. Anyway, let's go to the legs first off. Pull that around, stretchy by default. And on this control here, leg control, you got stretchy, bendy, volume preservation. If you turn that on, then the leg will preserve volume. Take that back here. Other things we have on there is IK, FK switching. Obviously it turns it to FK if you switch that off. IK by default. Turn the stretchiness on and off. So if you turn the stretchiness off, the leg will not follow the IK control if you go past that. And then also have bendy controls, and then preserve volume. So if we move in a bit, we've got this sort of smart control here for the foot rolls. If you move it around, get this cool effect. And if you want to go past this motion here, you got the multipliers on here, Z and X. So if you go forward on Z, you can push them further or less. And on Z, you can, also go further or less. So blah, 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 blah. Offset control as well. And then you got these additional controls to be able to move around the foot at different points. So moving away from that, we got the bendy controls. Lots of points there to move from. And then moving on from that, we got the hip control here. And then onto the spine, we have the main control, the root, which moves everything. Has an offset control as well. We got the hip control, which will move just the hips. And then you also got these FK controls here. And if you want to swap it to IK, no worries. On this spine control, IK, FK switch, boom. And now you have these IK controls moving around. So yeah, good to keep in mind, that control is there for switching that. Moving up to here, we got clavicle control, we got shoulder, which has space as well. You got the world space and you got the chest space. So by default, they're not going to follow the rotation of the chest, the arms, but if you swap the arms to chest, take it off world, now they're going to follow along with the chest in rotation. So that's that, and then the arms, sort of the same deal as the legs. Got these bendy controls here. FK is also translatable. And on the arm control, you can swap it to IK if you want. And let's just stay in IK for now, I guess. On this control, you got like the stretchy, bendy, preserve volume again, auto twist, which is when you rotate the twist. If you don't want the rest of the arm to rotate, you can turn auto twist off. That's there. And you got offset locator as well. If you want to constrain different objects like the sword, you can use this locator to constrain them to. And then you got IKs for the fingers here, as so. And then you got space as well, but then you got the smart control for the fingers. When you rotate that, it's gonna give you really quick poses for the fingers. That's cool, and then you can also, on top of that, offset all these controls as well. So let's just put that back here. On the IK control, we have upper length here, we have lower length, and then we have wrist roll to stop you from having to counter animate the fingers when you're pushing off something. Just be aware that that is there. Yep, good. Moving right on to the head. we got the neck controls here, and then the head control. There's a space on the head. If you don't want the head to follow the rotation of the neck, you can swap the space to world, and then now it's always gonna face forward. So yeah, onto the face. You got the lookout control here. You got this control here for the lips to move the lips around. You can do it for the upper and the lower as well. You got teeth controls here. You got a jaw control. And then you got all these little tweak controls as well. Yep. And then tweak controls for the eyes as well, to move that around on the eyelids if you want. And then, let's just get rid of that. You also got this reverse jaw if you want to push the jaw up from the bottom. Sorry, if you want to like open the jaw from the bottom, and then you also want to push the jaw further so you can do it from the top. And then you got air controls here. And then you got the face panel. So on the face panel you got also like a layer for the eyes to move around. You got socket controls here. You got blink controls. You can rotate the blink controls as well. Actually, and on the eye control, you have this attribute for blinking if you want to blink without having to move around other controls, and then you can bias that blink top to bottom depending where you want it to blink from, which is cool. Then you got these brow controls, and then you got offset controls on the brow as well. And then you got the nose control, another mouth control which moves the jaw as well. You can rotate that. And then you got smile controls, and then you got another jaw control here. And then you got this chewing control down here, and then you got the squash control up here. And yeah, so play around with that. Might have been a few things I've missed out. I think that's, oh, and the cheek. If you rotate these controls, you get that cheek puff coming out. And then finally this control up here, the settings control, it's all the main stuff for turning on visibility. You got main visibility here for the whole body, turn off the face, geo vis, joint vis, and then you can lock the geo here, unlock it, and then you can turn off the swords if you want. And then proxy geo just gives you like a lower resolution decimated version of the rig, and it's a lot faster because it doesn't have the face rig loaded at this time, and that's just for like blocking out quick silhouettes and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much the rundown for the Ninja rig. Feel free to download it from our website, link is in description. Please like this video and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos. I'll be doing a run through of the Brawlers rig as well. And yeah, follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that cool stuff, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.